Hello? I think it's working. Hello? Oh my god, it is. So there's like a 10-second delay on the old, what's it called? Twitch stream nonsense. Um okay. I guess it's best. Yeah, sorry, Danu. I guess it's best to just kind of introduce what the hell is going on here. And this is kind of my first one that I've ever done. Also, I am in your house all the time, Danu. I am Buddy. Me and Buddy are one and the same. Anyway, so this is going to be a development stream of a really dumb idea I had whilst dosed up on every sort of cold medicine you could imagine earlier today. The idea is I'm going to be programming a little gremlin type program that'll live in a directory somewhere on your computer, and it'll just eat the files that you put in there for it and say, "Oh, thank you, yummy, those are nice, delicious." It's not a virus, and I'll tell you how I'm safeguarding it from very quickly becoming a virus. And also because Adam came in just a second ago and we were joking around, but like, lol, what if 100% I wanted to just drop this fucker into my C drive and it would just get Goblin? So, this, no, don't, I'm not going to put it in System 32. So this is going to be Monster. Monster is a program intended to emulate the behavior of a gremlin friend type creature that lives inside a directory on your PC. I've spec'd out some things that I want it to do. So it's going to be doing things like you can feed it, so you drop a file in there and it'll devour it. Your monster will be randomly generated with preferences of the types of file that it wants to eat, and also the sizes of files that it prefers eating. So does it like lots of small meals or one big fat meal? So it'll have these preferences and stuff. Feeding it too much will make it sick. Feeding it not enough will make it sick. Feeding it the types of file that it really doesn't like will make it sick. And things like that. You'll also be able to play with this monster. And the best way I figured out how to do this, and if anyone in chat can like help me with this sort of thing. So far I can only think of it getting bored and it wanting attention. So I'm going to get it to output a random message all the time, just made up of random characters. I've got a program that I made ages ago that does that. So I'll just steal some code from that. But to entertain it, you can open the directory it's in, open its data file, or focus on the command window. My category is still Pokemon. Ooh, thank you, Danu. Let me just let me just quickly change that. How do I remove my category? Ooh, there's an interesting old point. This is a Pokemon, right? See, it doesn't say in like Twitch unless it does. This is Pokemon. It's totally Pokemon, Danu. What are you chatting? Oh shit, it is Pokemon. So it is. Hang on, let me just remove that. Done. Okay, that should be fixed now. Thanks for spotting that, Danu. So yeah, if anyone can think of any other ways that I can play with this monster, then feel free to tell me, but I can only think of like entertaining it. And there's also mess, which is a third thing that I eventually want to implement, which is when the monster goes to potty time. So a percentage of the data that the monster eats will be converted into a junk file, and this will appear in your monster's directory as a .waste file with just random crap in it. Your monster won't eat it, and if too much of this waste builds up, your monster gets sick. And you can clean up waste by removing it from the monster's directory, and of course doing that will make your monster happy for two ways. One, because you're interacting with it, and two, because you're cleaning up all the shit that's in this directory. I've created a to-do list of how I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to be working on point 1 for now, so just creation of a monster file containing the monster's information, and then a cheeky little thing to prevent it from being a virus, forcing it to only ever run within a folder called Monster. You could then argue that you could just rename C to Monster or System 32 to Monster, but even doing that would fuck your computer up. to no end anyway. So I feel that's a decent enough protection. If you can think of other ways for me to protect an entire computer from this thing, please do say. Otherwise, I think that's everything. Yeah, I might get started. You know, hang on, I'm going to move the code window down a little bit so it doesn't... It's kind of just in the middle there, isn't it? I don't know what to put above and below it. Can I stretch it? Can I just like whomp? No, never mind. That's fine. It looks alright. Okay. So, I'm going to be doing this in Python. Please feel free to entertain yourself in chat. I will also be trying to pay attention. This is mostly just to see if I like how these things work out. Zero, just make a folder called Keating tray and yeah, but that's boring, Dan. What I want to do, I want the risk. Unless it's really hungry, then it eats Cortana. I mean, I'd be happy to feed Cortana to this thing. Okay, so literally the first thing I wanted to do is get it to output this data file. So I'm just going to start, like, when I code, I kind of just throw things at the wall like a lump of spaghetti and just see what sticks. So the first thing I actually want to do is this creation of a monster file containing monsters of information. So, but also I'm going to do this bit first, make sure that the script can only run from inside a monster's directory. So, I think there's a, yeah, I'm going to need, I am on my laptop currently rapidly looking up certain commands because I can't remember shite. Henry creates AI warfare. I do. You're going to name the monster at the end of this. You're going to name the monster at the start of this. So the first thing that I want to happen is when you open the program for the first time, one says, make sure that I'm in the right folder, and two, please name your monster. Name it Danu. I mean, you can name it whatever you want. Okay, I'll call it Danu for now. Danu, but okay, but don't. Airweb. I'm going to call it, like, Skynet. Yeah, I was actually trying to think of what that name was. So current is os.path.name os.path.realpath. God, I hate Python's use of those things. Let me just check if that. I'm gonna just call it monster.py. Okay, program is there. Let me just check. What folder is this in? Users, Henry, programming, Python projects, monster. Cool, we're there, aren't they? Yes, we are. Okay, run that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put that actually in there because I'm stupid. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. You have to stay in there, and if you're not, cool. Current I wonder what is just file. Oh no, I would not like to purchase Sublime Text Editor. Cannot find file. Are you sure? Oh yeah, because I'm fucking stupid. How'd you get just the directory name? I'm sure there's a way, right? Watch me Google. Get current directory. Just the name. Oh. I think it's that. Oh, all of these away. I don't know what. Why the. Can I? This is welcome to watching someone program the stream, which is just like one of the most frustrating things to possibly behold. And now it explodes. Yeah, watch everything just fucking tank. Huh. I don't remember how to code good. This is an interesting one. I just want the directory name. So like the last of that. Just folder. Yeah. Without the full path. That's it. Oh. Wow, really? Okay, I'm stupid. And let's get CWD1. No, that's a lie. That's a big lie. Why are they lying to me? Now, something tells me it's not running my program properly. Why aren't you doing that? Boo hiss bad. Yeah, I'm a bad coder. If it's a string, you can get the directory from one folder up, then delete. Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure there's a way of just getting the... Okay, I'm just... Yeah, do you know what I'm going to do? Just... Where is it? Come on. Come on, you bugger. That one. That's right. Just to make sure that it's actually updating. Aha! So something weird's happening, eh? Because it should be outputting piss too. Oh! Do you know what, guys? I'm really fucking stupid, aren't I? I made a new file. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're ill, not me. Get code 1. Hey, look at that. Oh, baby, okay. Okay. Got this. Thank fuck for that. Cool. All that to just be like, don't do this. It exploded. It didn't explode. It's just me being fucking stupid. Current dir is not output piss. Monster dir, then print a mate, you don't wanna be doing that. And then how do you close a program in Python? Close program. I think it's just sysexit, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Fantastic. And let's say we rename this to something like... Oh, it won't let me do that because I'm looking inside it. I'll just exit there. Rename to 2. Okay, cd monster dir, and then try running that. Hey mate, you don't want to be doing that. Cool. So we know it kind of works. That's good. It's always a bonus. Are we in the right folder? Yeah, cool. Monster dir. Nice, we're here. So output piss, else piss. Yeah, okay. We'll put piss in there. That's a little Easter egg for all of us to know about, but nobody else. We got that. Okay, and now we want to get the monster's name. Name equals... so I always format my inputs in Python. Please give your baby monster a name. I always do my... Love those good eggs. Do my input statements in Python like this. I don't know why. Just because I think it looks way nicer than just doing input, please give your monster a name, and then dumping them straight on that line. It looks more like cool, like Cody and Hacker lad. CD, no, it's Python. Do that. Please give your name piss lad. Nice. It does look pretty sexy. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it looks... it could potentially be confusing. It just looks more like that belongs in a command window. So we got the monster's name, and now we need to create a file that stores this monster's information. I'm going to have health information, joy information, and I think that's it actually. It's just health and joy, and they're negatively affected by. And I could have a like is ill status. That's my code signature. I just have piss in there all the time. Oh yeah, sorry, you meant the yeah, you meant the less than symbols. Yeah, it's just in my head. I'm wondering how accessible this is, but like at least you get to listen to me whinge about not being able to code like the entire fucking time, because that's me. Mine's hiding the name Dave a specific number of times in code with an overly complicated system to decide how many Daves there should be. Well, Seth, my friend Seth, just started programming, and he's like really into just leaving random bits of shit in his code, which is like hell to debug, but really interesting if you manage to access that information. So he's put like my name in it every so often and his name, and he sends me these code snippets every so often. And the challenge is to see if we can get it to output rude things specifically targeted as. So let's see. We need to output the file directory. Don't worry, I will start like dumping all these in. So name add dot. I will start like adding all these things into functions and objects. I like to program like a stream of conscious first, and then tidy up second. I'm gonna drive people absolutely fucking mad if I constantly use different types of quote marks for these. So I'm gonna use double quotes just so everyone doesn't absolutely lose it with me. I'm too used to programming in languages that don't give a shit about those things. I went to programming Java the other day, where the difference between that and that is very big. And I was just like, I don't know how to code no more. F.write. Oh shit, I need to do that, don't I? F.write. We have. How do I format this? I think I'll just do it line by line. Do I need to give it a specific, like, name is... I might do that. The only issue is if you give it a stupid name with, like, hyphens in it. It's really good for stopping plagiarism. That is very true, actually. So, write, F-write, joy. It's just fucking 0, mate. F.write, hunger, and F.write, sickness, I guess. Or health, yeah. We'll do the... so I guess I want to do it like the positive. So a big number in hunger should mean not hungry, which is confusing. So it's like... I don't know what to call that. Like, belly fullness. Fullness? Fullness just sounds odd though, doesn't it? He's got the good tummy feel, the good mouth feel. Don't forget the space after the... Yeah, I don't really want them though. I don't really want the space. Saturation, yeah, that'll do. Or satiation. No, because I can't spell satiation, so saturation will do. Cool, f.close. Cool, so this should make our Danu the monster. Hey! Name Danu. Okay, some of it didn't work. Oh. Is that me being stupid? Why didn't it write anything else in it? Can I remember how to do it? Hell yeah, Minecraft Easter egg. So, why is that not... Huh. Minecraft invented saturation. It did. It did. The first time... I'm not quite sure why it's only showing name, though. You're not supposed to do successive. Let's find the rules. Python write to file. Yeah, I chose Python just because it's real quick to set up. You just do write. What if you're going to write multiple lines? Does that not work? Oops, I deleted the content. That's funny. Python multiple write files. No. Oh. Yeah, it should just accept this, right? Can I do... Is there a right line command? Right line command. Because that's probably what... That's probably what I'm doing wrong. Right line. No, maybe I'm just stupid. It doesn't like integers. Oh, yeah, you're right. Why didn't I even look in the console? Thank you, Dan. I'm really stupid. Jesus Christ. Cool. I'll do a bit of magic here then. Does the F function work still? I can't remember. No, fuck it. I'll do the proper way of doing it. So name is name. Formats. Just shove a 0 in there. Saturation dot format. No, you're forgiven. Yeah, but like, am I? Like I say, I was ill over the past couple of days. Now my nose is just in hell. So who knows? Dan. Oh my God! Look, Dan, you did it. Okay, I need a new line after each of those, but for the most part, all's going to plan. Oh my God. So yeah, you'll all get to see my process. This is what my boss looks over to just me manically typing in the corner of a room. Damn. Did that overwrite? It did. Cool. And we've got all that cool data. Dan, you are sad and not hungry and also dead. Sorry, Dan. Let's see. Okay, I think we have checked off that requirement and we've checked off that requirement. I have finished point 1. Hell yes, that is progress. I did it, baby. Okay, so what's next? Implement file eating function. This is where things get dangerous. So what I want it to do is I need the monster to remain open, and the quickest way I can get it to do this is just do that. And that is the dumbest shit ever. So I'm going to get it to constantly run forever until you just close the window. Whilst it is running, it's got to be checking. There's got to be a better way of doing this, right? I don't know. It'll be running on its own thread. It'll just mean it'll lock up the terminal window, but I don't mind if it locks up the terminal window. Fuck it. We'll just get going with it. Question: wouldn't it be best to do this on a virtual machine so it doesn't die? Whatever. It's it's fine. I've put my computer through worse. Like, all my master's degree was just doing fucking ridiculous processes on it. It's fine. It's all good, baby. So, what I'm going to get it to do is check for a file. Oh, actually, to do. No, that's fine. It wasn't part of that first requirement. Cool. So, find the file that's in your directory, and that's going to take a quick Google. List files in current directory Python. List files only in current directory. Oh, that's easy enough. So, food is what we want. We want f4 fnos.list dir current directory if os.path.is file f. Cool, and we'll just print all those files and then stop. Cool. See that? Baby. Cool, so we've got baby.monster, dan.monster, and monster. Cool, we've got all those. So we've got to tell it that .monster files, .waste files, and .py files are not food, because you can end up in a situation where it tries to delete itself, and that's not what we want. So, if the stream turns off unexpectedly, then you understand. Yeah, if that happens, that happens. That's just something I'm going to have to accept. If the stream stops and you never hear from me ever again, it's because I formatted my own brain. So I'm going to make some forbidden files do not eat. And those are files that end with monster. So files that end with waste. And those are files that end with pie. Do not eat any pie. None for you, monster, because you'll die for literally ever. And food file extension. Would it be easy if I just defined a list of file extensions that it did want to eat? Probably be better, right? I don't know. So you eat CSVs, you eat texts, you eat docx files. You can also have doc files if you really like. Forbidden files do not eat to toy food, not real food, do not eat wax food. Put this on the kitchen table to make it look nice, but don't actually eat it because it's wax. Who's ever wanted to eat like a jar file? I'm just going to put the whole of Minecraft in here and see how it feels. Jar file. What other files can get quite chunky? DLL, why not? That's dangerous. That's... Oh boy. What else do we want to eat? Welcome to the stream also. I've just noticed the 6 people watching, so hello all. Please feel free to get yourself like chatting. I'm currently building a monster that lives in a folder and it eats files that you pass into it, and it enjoys that. It's like a virtual pet, but very destructive. And also I've done a little check to make sure that it has to be in this directory when you run it. Otherwise, we could end up with a little spot of bother if I dropped it in the system32 file. Do you think it'd need like a nice crunchy JPEG? Oh yeah, delicious JPEG. We'll have some PNGs. How about a GIF, YIF or two, whatever you want to call it. The correct way of pronouncing it is HIF, actually. So, what else? PNG, a tar file. Ooh, that's going to be potentially big. That's safe, right? Zip. What is it? It's a GIF file. Yeah, you're right. Why not GIF file? We could have GIF files. We'll have like custom built files called food, data. Why not? I'm just listing some of these off. Can I eat other monster files? No, that's silly. That gets wacky new silly. I don't know what else do monsters like eating. I'm just gonna like quickly open up my folder. What file extensions do I have listed? Oh, music. Oh god, music will be delicious. MP3, MP4, WAVs, absolutely. MP3, MP4, and a WAV file. Oh, delicious. Cool. Oh yeah, and I mean, I've been looking at this whole time. Markdown files. Cool. So, and F. Is it that contains? Do you have to do contains? I can't remember. Oh, is it includes? String includes Python. I think it's the includes function. It's contains substring. Oh, you can just do in. Okay. And if. Let's see. F dot split. Full stop. No, how can I do this? Oh, I don't want to start using regex because I fucking hate regex. Okay, I'm gonna get extension file name. God, I'm lazy. Extension is equal to file name dot split on the dot 1. Oh god, this is the ugliest piece of code I've ever written in my whole life. Extension. Cool. And get extension F is in food file extensions. God, what a line of code that exists right there. Invalid syntax. Y is in. I guess in. Baby monster name. Booby. Ooh, that's an interesting. Oh yeah, because duh, I'm stupid. Booby. Cool. No food for Booby, which is true. So if I put in like yum wheat bix, I'll save that as yum wheat bix.text. That should pick that up as food file. Cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What if the monster consumes OBS? What kind of file's OBS? I think it's just an exe file, but I'm absolutely not. I mean, I'm allowing it to eat jar files. So why not let it eat exe files? This is potentially dangerous. So I'll not. Okay. So while true, just going fucking wackadoodoo bananas. Again, I will start cordoning off certain parts of this code so it looks tidier and you can actually read it. But for now, I'm going to go wacky. So it can get its food. So I'm just going to let it gobble the food up the second it can. So let's see how we do this. What's the best way to do it? I guess we just increment its health. So there's going to be a lot of file accessing here, which is like, I don't know, def get hunger, saturation, sorry. So we open the monster's name file. We should probably store that as a global variable. Is it best to just store, I don't know, I guess this monster's only going to exist while the thing's open. Yeah, fuck having the monster file then. I guess the monster file couldn't be used. No, I mean, if it's only ever going to exist whilst this window is open. But what if we want to save it? Okay, yeah, okay. So we might want to save this information at some point. So, yeah. We'll store it all globally, but we best not do anything wild and drastic. And so, yeah, because reading from a file can get very, like, exhaustive. We'll create a monster class as well to store all this stuff, because I said I was going to do that in 0.1, but monster there. Is that how you define a class? I can't fucking remember. Oh my god, sorry everyone, that's about to hurt your ears. God, I hate class definitions in Python, because you end up having to be like fucking gross with that init function. Yeah, okay. Def init awful name. Cool. And I guess we can do the file creation as part of this, right? So when you give it a name, it just creates the file. Do we want to do it as part of that? I guess no, we just want this monster class to be able to hold the information and not to do any of the functionality. So we just do init self name. Is that how you define an init function? I can't remember. Yeah, you do. Self.name is equal to name. God. If you close command prompt, it saves the current time, then when it's reopened, it checks the current time minus previous time and works out how hungry it is. Yeah, I could get it to do that. So if you don't check up on your monster, you could just die while you're away. That's potentially very cruel, but whatever. I do, but I don't care. Watch me. Joy is 0. Actually, I'll start joy off on like, we'll say max is 100. 50 is the middle ground. Saturation is 50. Sorry, I've been programming Java all day. Self.health is 50. Cool. And we want to be able to, so we can get self, no problem, so we can access all those. What do we do? So def feed. Do we want to just be able to pass in a whole file here for it to calculate. I guess, yeah, it eats the file path. So when we eat, we get the file data, get file size in Python. How did it know? So we use file size is equal to os.path.getSize and then file path, and we want the full path for that. And then delete file. Python delete file. This is safe. This feels safe. os.remove. That's a fun function. Jesus Christ. They would make it so easy to write, right? Remove file path. Oh boy. And then self.saturation plus equals. Should we just do like the file size divided by 1024 or something like that? I mean, yeah, we'll just do the file size from now on. So we add the file size. And that would be feeding it. And I guess because you're interacting, we'll sort out joy stuff later, but I guess because you're interacting with it, it likes that. It enjoys being played with. It enjoys being happy. True Tamagotchi style. Who would win? Baby.monster or Baby... Shall I battle these monsters together? Baby, Booby, and Dan. They could fight good. I don't know who would win. And health, I guess, is determined by how well you're feeding them. But we'll sort that out in a bit. I just want to get the basic feeding functionality working. So, if it can find food, if when food, oops. I'm sorry, I'll mute Facebook because it's currently making a lot of noises. So if there is food to eat, it's greater than 0, just fucking destroy it. So we've defined this monster up here, so I guess give your monster a name. Once you've given your monster a name, we create the new monster. Monster equals monster there, and then name. Cool. And then we'll tidy this up in a bit. Don't worry, everyone, we will, because it's a fucking shit tip at the moment. So monster dot feed. So yeah, we need to do for each food, don't we? Sorry, I'll just call that files just so I don't get confused. For file and files. No comment. Sorry. Hug script so that monsters can hug. That's true, yeah. We should be able to let the monsters hug, right? Oh my god. I could go wild later on. I was just thinking, like, what if we left the monsters alone and they ate each other? Never mind. So for each file in this directory, monster.feed on the file. Okay, let's give this a go. So it's gonna eat Yum Yum Weet-Bix. Let me just get Yum Yum Weet-Bix out there, stick it in the parent directory, just so I can copy and paste it back in easy. Monster name baby. Feed takes 1 positional argument but 2 are given. Oh, was it? Oh, duh, yeah, because I haven't made it a member function. Baby. Oh my god, it ate it. Oh my god, baby ate it. Good job, baby. Okay, so we know that it deletes them good. I'll just pop that back in there. So yeah, I need to check if baby actually... I'll print out the monster stats. Baby consumed. I'm so proud of it. Like that. I mean, that's the first step. The monster is now eating stuff, which is terrifying to think about. So, baby ate, and we want to see monster dot saturation. We'll do before and after. Monster.saturate. So, give you monster baby. Before, after 65. Let's see how big Yum Yum Wheat Bix was as well. Yum Yum Wheat Bix is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bytes big. So, holy shit, it's working. Look at that. Baby monster can eat stuff. Ah, this is disgusting. Okay, I'm going to make a function somewhere. I'm going to move all functions up to the top and out of the way just so I don't have to look at them. And def save monster. So we just do all this up there. Right. So monster.name. .name. I guess we don't need that line because it's there. Monster.joy. Monster.saturation and monster.health. I can't believe our sweet baby ate something whole like that. So save monster. Cool. Let's just we'll start from scratch because this directory is already getting fucking gross. So got Yum Yum Wheat Bix there. Let's oh shit, the program's still running. What's coming over? Is what's that coming over the hill? It's a baby by the automatic. Who's my favourite monster? Ray William Johnson. Okay, Ray William Johnson can consume. And let's say, so I'm going to catch it so at a keyboard interrupt or something like that. Or when you close the program, it does save the data. But I just need to test that this has been saved here, and it is. So that's good. Delete file. Okay, so to do. Done that. Add health stat, which decrements over time. Cool. Okay, this is where things get tricky because I'm just going to have it completely running. I'll do an FPS calculation and then a sleep function. Okay, I can do that. So I think to do sleep we need to import the thread library. Python sleep. I think. Python sleep function, you need to import time. All of it. Give me time. Okay. And then I want ticks per second. I can't remember what this calculation is. Python run command every second. What's the best way to actually every X seconds time? Yeah, I guess I'll just get it to take every second, which is easy enough because I just get it to sleep for 1, which is fine. Cool, so instead of input, I'm now going to have time.sleep. And I think, is that nanoseconds? Yeah, so it's in seconds. So if I just do 1, it'll do this every second. Please baby name, Babby. Cool, that's all I wanted. And Babby.monster is right there, not eating itself. That's what we want. It gets 1 sleep. 1 sleep. That's how many sleeps you get. It's 40 something sleeps till Christmas, everyone. Okay. So, we're sleeping. We're sleeping good. We're breaking bad. We're sleeping good. So every second, the monster should age a little bit. Or I'll just do an update. What am I trying to write here? Update self. And every second, self.joy minus equals 1, self.saturation minus equals 1, and health will stay the same because health is determined by its surroundings and if it's been overfed or starts starving, and that's when saturation gets low. But we'll deal with health in a bit. I just want to get that good old tick going down. So Babby. Oh, I'm stupid. So we need to do monster update. Babby. Oh no, look. Babby's starving. Hang on. So I can actively, if I pop in some Yum Yum Weet-Bix into Monster. Oh my god. Okay, I've got the basic functionality working. Look at that. If I just keep feeding it Weet-Bix, it's all full now. Too many Weet-Bix. Outstanding. Wow, I'm so glad that actually fucking works. So I've just realised that the desktop capture on this is not fit to screen. There we go. Yeah, you can see the stream stuff at the bottom. Just ignore that. Oh my god. The future is here, baby. Just ignore the fact that it's slowly ticking down. That is like ominous, right? We're not going to be seeing most of that stuff. We'll only be seeing what the monster says. But that is a to-do that I haven't actually defined. Actually, I guess it's in playing, but yeah, I haven't really defined it yet. So where am I? So we've done health stat, which I'll change that to saturation. And add file size to saturation, add preference to dislike. So we do onto the preferences and dislikes now. Cool. So we've got all these types of file. When we create our monster, I guess we'll define this up here. We're not actually using forbidden files, do not eat, so I'll delete those. So we've got these file types that the monster can eat, and when we create the monster, can we just call that from within? I can't remember how Python works. I wish I had Weetabix. Well, Baby's had a lot of Weetabix. Hang on. Okay, so I'll name the next monster after you, Dan, and we'll give you all the Weetabix you want. Insert Homer Simpson donut feeding gif. What am I doing? Sorry, that image of Homer Simpson being force-fed by that demon is a cursed image, and it's just wiped all memory that I have. Like, all my RAM has gone. Let's see. So so food preferences. So when we set up the monster, we select, let's say we have 2 foods that you absolutely adore, 2 foods that you fucking hate, and the rest are just you'll accept. So I don't even think I've seen this cursor. It's like, it's the Simpsons episode when Homer like goes to hell and there's a devil that's like, oh, you like donuts, do you? We'll have all the donuts in the world, and it attaches him to this weird fucking chair that feeds him donuts forever, but like he enjoys it, and the devil's confused. It's surreal for it. Hey, does everyone remember that the episode of The Simpsons called That 90s Show, where it rewrites Homer's and Marge's like origin story, where instead of meeting in high school they meet in college, and Homer starts a grunge band that inspires Nirvana? It's a lot, that episode. There's a lot of Beanie Baby references. I really do like some of the references in it, but god damn is it a dumb episode. It did introduce me to Bush, the band, which is like something, but also like whatever. Didn't actually need that. Hey, I've just realised as well, I'm only showing 2 of these windows, and I could just show the whole desktop. Whoa! And then you all can see both windows. That's much better. And you all can see this, which is how I'm feeding the monster. Put the Yum Yum Weet-Bix, inside monster there. There you go. I'll be honest, I only remember Maggie committing actual murder. Yeah, Maggie tried to murder. And Maggie has a gun, which is a thing, because Maggie shoots mobsters at one point. So likes is, we'll select, we need some, we need random here. Oh, actually there's a point. So we need to generate 4 numbers that are all different. Python select 4 random items from list. That are all different is the issue. Oh, I can just do random sample. That's fantastic. Cool. So we'll do likes, dislikes, random.sample as if I'm typing in random every single time I want to do that. Ren.sample, and we can crime your name. I'll be honest, crime my name? Don't crime my name. So select 4 items from food file extensions. So self.likes are the likes dislikes first 2, self dislikes, likes dislikes second 2. You've got your full name as your username. Do I really? That's funny. Have I really? In the file manager. My full name? I see no full name. Oh, so it is. Look everyone, there's my surname. Thank you, Dan. It's okay. Like, I'm not too bothered about that. Because no one's adding me on any social media. Let's see. What am I doing now? I'm completely lost what I'm doing. Oh yes, likes and dislikes. So we've got the likes and dislikes here. So let's just check that that's working. I'm gonna go steal all your deeds. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, like post a load of stuff on like LinkedIn or something, masquerading as me. It'll be really funny. Monster dot likes and monster dot dislikes. Let's just check that this is working. Baby. Actually, we did say that we'd call one Dan so he could eat some yum yum Weet-Bix. Ooh. Let's have a look at this. What have I done wrong? Ran sample for. Have I put those commands the wrong way around? I have. Yes, I have indeed. Should be. Where is it? God, I should start separating this into different files, but F that. Damn. Cool. So, Dan, you like food and .data files, and you hate .text and .jpeg files. Sorry, Dan. That's just it. That's just how things be. Cool. So we got that working, and then I guess you'll just eat everything else. Just because hungry. Get rid of that debug shite there. Okay, so we've got likes and dislikes. Based on file extensions and file size. Okay, there's a fair point. So, you do fucking hate JPEG images. So, another preference that a monster might have is for a big file, a medium file, or a small file. And if a file has an even number or odd number of bytes. Maybe, should I do that one? I only eat food that has a multiple of number 3 beans on the plate. Yeah, I only eat prime number amount of beans a day, and if I have any more, I go fucking sick. I only eat 14 terabytes worth of baked beans in a day. God, I do. Where am I? What year is this? So, do I do that? I'll do big, medium, small, I guess. Likes and dislikes. I'll just do likes. Extensions, dislikes, extensions, and oops. Yeah, because this could get potentially. Yeah, I think I'm just overcomplicating things. So guess what? That is going out the window. Just file extensions. I was going to say other metadata. We can work on that if we finish. Add negative impact of overfeeding. Okay, so if your saturation, I guess I should have a function to update bounds as well. Do monsters have allergies? Well, that's kind of what I was doing with the dislikes. So if you do feed the monster dislikes, then it gets sick. So let's see, what am I doing? I was going to do, so a function to set the bounds of the monster. Def. I guess I'll just do that in update. If self.joy is greater than 100, self.joy equals 100, self.saturation is greater than 100. So, do monsters have, yeah, they definitely have allergies, right? You ever fed a monster some sardines and it just swelled up like a balloon? Anything is greater than 100, it is equal to 0. But at this point here, if self.saturation, actually with saturation I guess we can just do if it's too big it negatively impacts health a little bit, right? Saturation is greater than 100, we can do that in update. So if self.saturation is greater than 100, what we say is self.health minus equals 1, because he's sick. And then we say saturation is going to go down anyway. So whilst you are full, I guess 0.5, you'll slowly start losing health. Should we test that by just fucking feeding this thing obscene amounts of Weetabix? So show me saturation and show me monster.health. Cool. So get running, give my monster a name. Dan. Sorry, Dan. Oh god, that's totally helpful. Saturation. Health. Sorry, Dan, we're about to do that thing DeviantArt loves so much. And give you a sickening amount of Weetabix. Why yay? This is... I should have made a bigger file. Okay. See? And because we gave you too much Weetabix, you're getting a bit sick. Oh, sorry, Dan. And there we go. Okay, cool. And it stops there. That's what we wanted. Like, you could murder a monster with a bee move. Oh my god. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, that's a wonderful thought. It's just my Monday morning. My Monday morning is being a part of some DeviantArt kink. Okay. So, what have we got? Check my to-do. So, food preferences and dislikes to a monster based on file extensions. Never. So I didn't actually say, and negative impact of this. So, I guess that. Oh no, I guess that would come in with joy and waste. So get rid of that. Yeah. So, I guess we are done with point 2. We are going way quicker than I was expecting with this. Like, way quicker. So, playing functionality, a joy stat, which decrements over time. So, this is where it's going to get tricky. I need a function that checks 2 Easter egg monster name ideas. Go for it. I need to check when the file was last checked, when the directory was last opened, when the window was last interacted with. I wonder if we can get that information. Python check if window is focused. Oh my god, that would make it only be used by Windows, which I don't really like. That's annoying. I guess I could accept keystrokes to the monster, but that would mean running a different file at the same, and I kind of want to keep this as one script file. Okay, we'll put that one requirement on hold. So one monster's called Cyber Garfield, only 8 files called lasagna.jpg. Monsters called Vor, only 8 other monsters. Dan, you're a fucking genius. Ironically, the Vor monsters would probably starve because I'm not going to create that many monster files. Although monster files, that's quite a bit of information that we get. How much data is that? That is 31 bytes of data. That's a nice meal. It's a good meal, that. So, yeah, I'm going to change one of these. So opening the monster file, we'll keep that as a requirement. Focusing, yeah, we'll get rid of that one just because that makes it only usable by Windows machines, and I kind of want this to be like if someone wanted to download this, so for it to be used by whoever. So feeding monster, it improves joy, dislikes, decrements joy, opening the file in which the monster lives, and then opening the monster file will improve it. And I guess that last one doesn't really make much sense. So bye, because you'd have to access the directory it's in. If you close the monster file, it gets fucking depressed. Jesus. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like I wrote all these like not really paying much attention and just kind of going for it. So I will probably be updating these as I go along. Feeding monster food it dislikes. So joy start the monster which decrements over time. We've got that already. We kind of did that at the first one. Methods improving joy, like feeding a monster food it likes, and also just feeding a monster food. So get the file extension. So let's see. Self.saturation. Now here we get the file extension. So and I wrote a handy dandy function up there. Oh my god, isn't that clever? So get extension of the file path if that extension is in likes, no, self.likes, sorry, then we'll add boatload of joy. How much joy? Should we say like 15 joy? Yeah, self.joy plus equals 15 or 10. 10 feels better, right? If x in self.dislikes self.joy minus 10. Oh no, oh no, he's getting sad. And then else otherwise. I mean, eating food is a form of interaction, so we'll add like 5. Make an integer called boatload, which is equal to 10. Please, Dan, don't tempt me, because I'll get goofy. Whoops! I just destroyed everything. You're about to see everything happen. Because I pressed the Windows key, and that apparently means do everything all at fucking once. You might have seen a picture of the Queen for a split second. Or Margaret Thatcher. I wasn't sure who that was. I've got BBC News linked to it. So, if extension get extension file path extension self self joy. Cool. We've got joy working for feeding and liking and disliking. That's about right? Let me just check my requirements. Likes improves joy, dislikes decrements joy. I did say I was going to have super dislikes. Super dislikes. I guess I'll just say allergic. I will be allergic to the last item on the list. I hate Win 8 and Win 10 start menu. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I hate that it takes like a year to load sometimes. That might just be because my computer's getting a bit old now. But yeah, if I press the Windows key, sometimes the computer's just like, let me just think about that for a split second and pause every process that you happen to be running. Self-allergic is the 5th item. So if you eat something you're allergic to, next in self.allergic. Oh boy, you've beansed it now. Self.joy minus equals to 20. Oh my god, that's a hefty hit. And then self.health minus equals maybe it's just really badly programmed then, Dan. I don't know. If it lags on everyone's, then it's not just me. I am quite abusive with my computer, i.e. doing things like this. I don't know. It's just odd, isn't it? So we decrement the health even more. Okay, where am I? If you're allergic to something. Opening the file in which the monster lives improves joy. So, on the update, we check when the file was last open. So I think I can do that. Python check when directory was accessed. Determining whether an how to get last access and creation time of a file or directory. I wonder if we can have directories. os.stat access time cstat. Oh, well, I think you can do that. I think I need to import stat. Do I? Okay. os.stat's a function, but whatevs. It's all fully programmed. Like, I can hear my fan speed up when I press it, and yeah, it's a Windows. So cool. Let's, if we check when so def get last access. So we check the current directory, which I have some code to do right here. And I guess we'll get os.get cwd. We'll just check the current working directory, and file stats is equal to os.stat current. I wonder if this will work actually, because it's not a directory print. It's because it's not a file, sorry. Current. I'll just run that on execution. Sorry, I'm going to mute my phone. Chat's popping off. It's professionalism, right? Cool. So I'll just do that. So get last access. Does it like that? Oh my god, it does. Okay, and let's see if those alter. God, which one of those could it be? STC time. STC time. So it's that one. So if I run this again, that should be the same, right? It is the same, unless I close and reopen that. Does that? Doesn't change. Have any of these others changed? Not one bit. Unless I'm reading the wrong point. 24774. No. Nope. Not telling me out. Then we can convert that to a... Oh, that's the creation time. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Last access time. Oh god, I'm reading the wrong function. That would help. So current directory. Got it. Access time since epoch. os path dot get a time. Wow. Get a time. File path. Cool. And then I want access time. Just print that shit out. Doesn't like that. Oh. Doesn't like what? Doesn't like what? Oh, duh. It's because I was in the program. Last access time was then. If I run that again, does that change? No, it doesn't. Cool. I access the directory. Has that changed? Has it changed? I do believe it has not. Does that mean I have to refresh? Does that count as accessing it? Doesn't change. As file access user get a time. Comes to last access time using UTC time zone using GM time access. Oh, that's just to tidy things up. That's interesting actually. Get last access time of directory Python. Can we actually do that? Wouldn't it that's reading time of a file? I don't think we can do that. We can get last modification time of a file, but I guess a directory is just... Oh my god, there's an app fixed to the start menu. It's so pretty. That's good to think about, actually. I think we're going to have an issue with this last access time. So, I'm going to have to put that requirement on pause, I think. Removed. Yeah, I don't... That's an issue, yeah, because directories aren't really there, are they? Or it's like there's some weirdness about them, is that they're not a file at all, and the only thing that's stored is their name and their parent, and I don't think they have other metadata like that. Let's check, actually. Let's check to see if I'm not talking absolute bollocks. Size on disk, contained, created. Yeah, it doesn't have access times. Oh well. We'll put that one on pause. Which does mean joy is going to be a bit of a difficult one, but I guess it just means you have to feed it. Food. That's fine. So we'll save that actually, because we can use that for... We'll come back to that, because what I want to do is be able to save this and you can come back to it at some point, and then the monster will be upset that you've left it alone. So we'll get onto the waste functionality. God, this is a stupid thing that I've done, right? This whole thing is really dumb. What else? Waste functionality. So, create a waste file size equal to a percentage of the food that has been eaten. And if they like the food, I'll say that's their body liking the food, I guess. It's time for the shit bit. Everyone's ready. Their favourite bit. So, I had this in mind. Waste will be larger for food it dislikes, smaller food it likes. And let's say for food that's allergic to. Actually, there's a point. If it's allergic, it shouldn't actually be able to eat it. It should just pass through them. So, we do if self.allergic. Why am I using brackets? God, I'm no animal. If next not in self sorry. If not in self-allergic. Cool. So if you're not allergic to it, then eat it. And then at this point, we can write a new function. Produce waste. Ooh, boy, golly, howdy. Size of waste. Yum, yum. So, I'll just do it as part of this. So if you're allergic, produce waste that is just the size of the food. Just dump it out, size of that massive shit. If you dislike the food, that should be self.produce, shouldn't it? Self.produce waste, which, let's say, what am I doing here? God, I can't code. Produce waste, that is, let's say, file size divided by, I'll do flat divide. Or, okay, like 10%? 10% of the size? And if you like it, it's 5%. Produce waste file size times 0.05. Is there a way that I can floor that? I guess I'll just do it in the function, right? Is that good practice? Size of that massive shit. I keep looking in chat to see if there's anything else. I'm just seeing that line over and over again. So when we produce waste, we create a file called I'll need to give them unique names, won't I? So like, I guess I'll just get the timestamp, get current epoch time, Python. My laptop knows that I'm after Python. I use the time.gmtime or calendar.gmtime. Calendar, what's the difference between them? Epoch time, int time. Yeah, I'll just use time because I've already got time imported, haven't I? Yeah. So epoch time is equal to time, and I guess I'll int it because I don't want any dots in my waste file name. Let's have a look. So we get the epoch time, and we want to just create any old random junk data in it. Is there a fast way of doing that? I guess I could just get a really big number, convert that to binary, and push that binary directly to a file. Right? Will that do? That means multiplying. If I'm doing it by bits, I'll need to get the size to the power 2. Alright? Just doing some quick maths. So, junk is size 2. This is going to be interesting. And then we convert that to binary data. So int to bin. I think there's just a function for that. It's just bin here, and then Python bin to char. Convert binary to ASCII and vice versa. So absolutely fantastic. So we can just import bin ASCII. Do I have that package installed? There's a point. We'll just save that, run that, see if it crashes. It works. Oh yeah, should I delete that function? Cool. So I've got that function on my computer. So I take the junk size, junk data, convert it to bin, junk, and then I convert that junk file to, what am I doing? Using my brain, right? So once I've got the bin, convert it to, oh, I'm stupid, I don't even have to do that step. I can use bin ASCII unhexlify. That's a real word. That's great. Use double quotes so I don't piss it. I haven't used single quotes anywhere else. I have. Oh well, consistency. What's that? Oh Jesus. Yeah. Fuck it. At this point, I'm not going to change it. And cool. So we've got our junk data. And then all we do here, f is equal to open dot waste dot format epoch time write, and then f dot write junk data f dot close. Right. So let's see. Oh yeah, shit. And then normally we just produce waste. Oh yeah, shit, I didn't even think about. So if they dislike the food, oh yeah, we're gonna think about this. But if they dislike, let's say they just dump about 25%. If they like it, 0.5. Otherwise, 10. Oops, not 10 times, 10%. Cool. Yeah, I forgot to do that one. Okay, let's test this out, shall we? Just run. Babby a name, Dan. We're about to feed you a whole lot of Weetabix. Converted to a junk in the trunk file. Oh, what's that? Monster name. Self.allergic lights. Index is out of range, is it? Yeah, of course it is. Right? Idiot. 2, including 2 and 3, not 4, and then include 4. Yeah. You fool, Dan. No, Dan, you're not a fool. Oh shit, you're starving already. Shit, have some Weetabix. Quick baby, eat your wheat bix. Okay. Little variable is reference before assignment. Is it really? Where? What line? 83. That's a light 30. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking moron, as it turns out. Sorry everyone for witnessing that. Dan, here you go, Dan. Have some Weetabix. Oh wait, didn't have it on my clipboard. Here you go. Name N is not defined. Wow, I'm getting sloppy, huh? Oh yeah, because I've just copied that from the fucking laptop, haven't I? You idiot. Junk. God damn it. That's me paying attention. Have some Weetabix. Entities required, not a float. Aha! Yes, I said I was going to do that, and I didn't, because I'm a dummy. Damn. Odd length string. We're nearly there. What's wrong with that? 354 fix. I've just had my Weetabix. So with this number, we have to make sure it's a multiple of 7, don't we? Odd length string, do we? For ASCII. Unhexlify. Unhexlify. Odd length string. Literally the first thing that comes up when I search for it. Try. Oh, it might have white space in it. Try K1 strip. Okay. Just try stripping it. Okay. Dot strip. We're getting Nikki. Dan. Have some food. No, still don't like that. What is wrong? What's matter? Why won't you eat my food? Decode hex. Huh. Let's have a look at other Stack Overflow pages. Even number of hex digits, upper or lowercase. Okay. So I could just pad it to have an even number. Duh. Is bin ASCII complaint? It is, yeah. I just need to pad it to have a an even number of bits. So I'll do that now. There is a cool function I can do that, and that is that. Isn't that great? I think that'll work. 10. Eat your Weetabix. Oh, okay. We got further. Argument must be a string, not bytes. Oh, am I trying to write? I see. Oh, produce waste. F.write junk data. I guess I can convert that to string. Right. Damn. Oops. Sorry, I've just woken up the internet. Oh my god, you ate it? You ate your Weetabix? Okay. So that is some binary data. I want to do toString though, don't I? Because otherwise it's just going to be nothing. What am I thinking? Use your brain. Bin to char. No, in Python. You idiot. I know I've just had that window open. Unhexlify should be doing that, right? Bin ASCII junk data. Of course, because it's a fucking command code, isn't it? So sorry, that one's your waste file there is empty. So that is just a command code, I think. And you can't unhexify that. So if I like, I'm just gonna force the waste to be. If I just say junk is like 69, nice. Dan, and then give you some food to eat. Odd length string. Now listen here, buddy. You shouldn't be saying that. Right. Oh yeah, that's me being stupid. Make sure I zero pad it. I can't. Is it just Zfill? It is Zfill. Oh god, I'm obviously not paying that much attention, am I? So that dot fill, and then I'll do. I want fill with even number. So okay, I'm gonna have to hexy junk, very hexiful, which is just x. Oops. Junk. That's just putting it into a number, isn't it? Use your brain. Use your big brain. Use that big, juicy brain. Hexy junk. That's just string junk. Don't fool yourself. Junk string, I prefer. .zfill. And what I'll do is a really lazy function here. Junk string divided by. Oh, my friend Rosie's playing Blush Blush. Flat divide by 2 multiply by 2. That work? Let's see if I had 5. If I flat divide 5 by 2, I get 2 times it by 2 is 4. Yeah, okay, that should force it to be an even number, right? I reckon. Eat your Weet-Bix, Dan. I'm really upsetting it now, aren't I? What's wrong with that? Oh, it's because it's an ed now. God, you're an idiot. You're an actual stupid idiot. Yeah, that needs to be a string. Junk strings? No, it is a string, right? Oh, because I'm trying to divide it by. What a goofball you are, Henry. Oh, you fucked up again, Henry. You bloody shit. You fool. Eat some Weet-Bix, Dan. Oh my god, you ate your Weet-Bix and you had a big poo. Isn't that wonderful, everyone? Oh, look at that. It's got our data in, except I don't like that. But for now, no, for now it won't do. We can't have this. When we were writing the junk data, can we remove the B? Bin to string Python. Is there a quick way of just stripping off that B? Yeah, binary string to a normal string. Oh, it is just .decode ASCII. Cool. In that fit. Oh, sorry, Dan, you're about to die there. Nearly killed you. Not that it'll do anything. Sorry, Dan, your folder is slowly being filled with shit. E. E. E, E, E. It's in the E. Let's just try with some wacky big number here. 69,420, dudes. Restart Dan. Yum yum. Odd length string. You're joking, matter. How is that possible? Chunk string. Z fill. Let's have a think here. If the len is even, so let's say it's 20, divide that by 2 and times that by 2, that's still 20. If the length is odd, let's say it's 25, divide that by 2, and that is, am I letting the correct bit? Flat divided by 2 is, well, I can do quick maths, is 12 if I flat divide 25. And then multiply that by 2, it should be 24. Right? Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm fucking going to do? Not be an idiot. Just junk data, unhexify. Just use my big brain. If junk issue. Yeah, it's the fact that it's unhexify. How long is, print me junk string, will you? Print me len junk string, will you? Will you please? Done. Oopsie, I've just opened Steam, everyone. Watch out, you're about to see all my Steam library. Oh no. So that is indeed an odd number. So what I'm going to do, if it is odd, just stick a 0 at the start, like I said I fucking would. I'm an idiot. If len junk string mod 2 is equal to 1, junk string equals 0, add junk string. Look at that. That's some genius coding there. That required all my thoughts, my mind, and my brain. I'm so glad that I just like thinking that you're really enjoying that Weet-Bix. It's good to know that at least I'm pleasing someone with their Weet-Bix. Feel free to join and chat other people that are watching, by the way. What's local variable junk data reference before assignment? So it is. So it is. You idiot. Yeah, sorry Dan, your folder's getting a bit full of, you know. Oh, that's unique. So 01, that's a command code. 0f16, that's a command code as well. And then comma. Okay, so it's working now at least. So we're just getting junk data in these waste files. So I'll just clean up all this because I realised your room is slowly being filled with absolute shite. Okay, so we've got the waste, and we've done that one. Feature so the mods will become ill if too much waste builds in its folder. So that's doable. Oh my god, we're actually nearly there. This is exciting. Junk is int size to the power of 2. Yeah, so if we check every update the size of the, so for each waste file we check the size. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. So def check waste self. So when we check our waste, we look for each waste file. So we've got a function here that does that. I'm just gonna steal. And check that dot waste. So we look at all the files and check if the extension is, oh, I mean, we can do this easier. We don't even have to use that extinction function. We just say and f, or just waste in f, a bit easier. So we check the waste files for file in files, total waste man. Well, just going to do a little bit of a cheeky sum here. File in files. We just do that get file size function wherever it was. Where was it? Somewhere here. OS path got file size. And we stick that. Oh my god, we could do this all in one horrible line. Isn't that exciting? Oh my god, oh my god, you're about to see something absolutely disgusting. If os.path.is file f and .waste in f. That is how you do it. Isn't that disgusting? Isn't that just fucking horrendous? Is that fleshed out properly? Some of... I think we closed that off too soon. Oh, baby. Print total waste. So we'll just check that this is working first of all. So Dan, get going. Oh, I've just opened up the Weet-Bix file. Eat some Weet-Bix. Eat some more Weet-Bix. You enjoy your Weet-Bix, Dan. You enjoy your Weet-Bix. Oh, I'm not checking waste. Lol. That's me being stupid. I should do that every update. So before these, right? Self.check waste. Oh my god. Dan. 0 waste. That's a lie. That's a big lie. So I've done this function wrong. File path for file in files. Because I haven't got the files, have I? I don't know what files is. os.list do it. Yes, because I'm an idiot. Oh my god, use your big stupid brain for once in your whole fucking life. Name f is not defined. Fantastic, okay. Yep, that's because I'm stupid. Get size f for f and f. Dan. 4. It's only 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, I know. What if I did that? 22. Cool. So we've getting this file size. Once we've got the file size, we need a threshold value, didn't we? It's so crunchy. There's no milk. You just munch clean into that shit. So good. Now we need to determine. So let's say we're just feeding this thing. At most, it can only really eat 100 bytes of data. So we'll assume, let's say if the waste is 10 bytes. So if total is greater than 10, that's obviously a problem. So if the total waste is greater than 10, that's not good. So we do self.health minus equal to 1. Oh, we'll do 5 just because that's like a better number. 1's crap. Total waste is greater than 25. Hey, nice try. Self.health is less than or equal to... We can do this logarithmically, right? LF total waste is greater than 50. Self.health. We'll do 20, 25. We'll increment this like to 25. LF total. No, that will just like fucking kill. Okay, we'll start with 1. 5, 15. Waste is greater than 50. We'll just say you're absolutely not gonna be okay. Cool. So this monster's gonna die very quickly if it gets all like nasty. We can check. I mean, we haven't even programmed in this monster's ability to die yet. So what we're gonna do: health, saturation, print, joy. I guess monster.joy. Joy can be affected by like just letting it be covered in its own filth, right? Did I say I'd do that? Waste will be larger, implement features. The monster will become ill if too much waste builds up, but nothing to do with joy. The monster is unaware of the fact that it's covered its own shit. Just knows that it's sick. Okay, so Dan's ticking down as we speak. Oh yeah, because it's covered in shit. Sorry, Dan. Clean you up. Okay, so at least your health's not declining anymore. Shit, I should give you some Weetabix. Oh, ASCII codec can't E1 in position, ordinal not in range 128. Huh. What does that mean? 56. After write junk data decode ASCII. I guess. No, we want UTF-8, don't we? Do we want UTF-8? Is that right? Damn. Get rid of your waste. Can't have any poo being around. Okay, yeah, UTF-8 works. Sorry, I'll give you some more. Yum yum Weet-Bix. Eat your Weet-Bix. There you go. Joy goes down an awful lot, doesn't it? It's quite hard to determine what to do. Oh shit, you've got a ton of waste. Sorry, Dan. Just clean you up a little bit. Your health's fine. Saturation's fine. There is no way for health to go up at the moment, is there? I guess we haven't implemented. So we've met all the targets that I wanted to get to with this monster. Because that's all I was planning on doing this stream, but I've flown through that. Oh my gosh. Well, I know there's one requirement that we can easily fill. I mean, this requirement has kind of been implied since the start. So while monster.is alive, and then implement the function def is alive self return health greater than 0. So I think that is a good way of ending it. Health is not defined. Is it not? Ah. It is. Then, so, the best way to finish this off is just watch as Dan slowly ticks down to 0. Will that hit 0? I wonder if it will. Don't think I implemented starvation, did I? An update if saturation is greater than 100, but I didn't actually do if saturation is less than a certain threshold. Cool. So if self.saturation is less than 0, first of all, self.saturation should always just be 0. And then self.health minus equal to 5, because that should really take a toll on you. Cool. Dan. There he goes. Oh no, watch him go. This is quite morbid. Oh, do you know what I haven't programmed? Sorry, one more thing. Sorry to keep you all... Not Dan. Monster.name is dead. Sad face. Sad face. Here he goes. Oh my god. That's been a stream, right, though? I've actually done something mildly entertaining, and it also checks off this month's FPS. This month and last month's. I did have another idea for this month's, but like minus like where I'm at with it, there's not really much to say minus pointing at it and going, I did this. Maybe it's just because I'm ill and I can't really think. But like, I don't know. I'm quite happy with this as an FPS prompt. So I'm going to flower this up a little bit. Give it a bit more life than just this. I don't know, I might do another stream because like there's no way in hell. Oh no. Oh no. Joy can be negative. That's interesting. Oh no. Oh no, Dan. Oh no. Oh no. Dan is dead. Oh, Dan. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'll try and do another one of these. Maybe tomorrow during the day. Or at least Monday evening, potentially. Oh, no, not Monday evening. I can't do that because I've got D&D. I wonder. There'll be a day next week where I will do the stream where I implement all the other cool, crazy stuff that I've listed in the README. Minus some of the, like, focusing stuff. I need a better way to improve Joy, so I'll have a think about that. But yeah, if any of you have any better ideas of how to implement certain, it's like some of these features, like, please do say. You have so much to live for, like Weetabix. I know. Weetabix is life, is what they say. Who says that? Don't know. But if you want to catch any of these streams, and you might have missed any, there is, if you scroll down on the Twitch page, I have a stream archive link that you can go over to a YouTube channel that I've deliberately made to upload all these to. I'll probably get another one of these streams done next week, during the week, providing that I'm not feeling like hell like I have been over the past few days. At least now I can breathe. But yeah, thanks for taking part in this and being a part of all this. I know 3 people have been watching, but I know one of those is Dan. I don't know who the other 2 mystery people. One of them could be Danu, but Danu hasn't said much since like 7:30, so a mystery. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Sorry, you're about to be blinded by Streamlabs OBS and Infinite Recursion. I'll see you next time.